I wasn't born like this. It was a police shooting.
Police shooting?
Yeah.
Police shooting?
Yeah.
Police shot at
They
you?
shot at me.
So what happened?
I'm a businessman before. I was on my business trip to Lagos. So when this incident happened, so and as I was coming from the Lagos to Ibadan, along the Alapako Fidiwo area, it is where the incident happened on the 18th of August 2010. So it happened that I entered a public transport, 18 passenger, that particular day, and police stopped our bus along that Alapako Fidiwo area. That is where the incident happened. They stopped the driver because of 20 naira, and the driver gave the police official 100 naira. He wanted to collect change of 80 naira. So immediately he parked the bus and went to one of their chief at the tent to collect the 20 naira. That is where another car was coming on the speed, and the policeman jumped into the road, cocked the gun and shot. So immediately the bullet just came into our bus and hit me at the neck, from the neck down to my spinal cord.
When this happened, what did the police do?
They took the driver first of all came into our bus and saw the situation, went back to their chief, report that the bullet they fire has killed somebody inside the vehicle. So instantly they picked their van and ran away.
They picked their van?
And ran away. They told the driver that they want to go and pick their van to pick me to hospital. And that is how they all jumped into the van and ran away.
If you see the police officers, will you know them?
I couldn't recognize them because it was around 9 p.m. in the night.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
In the night?
Yeah.
This happened in Ogun State?
In Ogun State, between Alapako and Fidiwo bus stop. That is where the incident happened. Then immediately the driver tried to run after the bus, or the passenger in the bus. They said that instead of him trying to run after that, those people, that they are not going to stop, that they should try to save my life. Maybe I will still survive it. So that is how the driver, they rushed me down to the UCH. Getting to the UCH, a demand for police report. So all the passengers in the bus, they followed me to the UCH and complained. This man is on the point of death, and you are asking for the police this thing. They just shout according to the driver's story. So that is how they admitted me to the accident and emergency. So I spent 4 days before the bullet was extracted from my spinal cord. And since then, it has been a very difficult story.
When you hear stories like this, you feel the pain of a man who has been on wheelchair for years. He accuses the state of shooting at him. He is down. It is the crisis of the Nigerian state we've always talked about. On a journey, the bullet struck his neck and police abandoned him. Is that part of the impunity of time? So after UCH, what next?
So after I spent over 3 months at the UCH, so I was advised that I should travel because of this pain. The pain is too much. After I was discharged from the UCH, I couldn't bear the pain. So someone advised, the medical advisor advised me to travel to India. That there is 50% possibility of me getting well again. So my church and with my distance, we combined us together, and I traveled down to India for the operation. So after the operation at the India, they said that they will do stem cell operation and the other operation. Because they are not specific in the type of operation they said they will do. When we first got there, they do the stem cell and the other one for the pain to be relieved. So when they did the first one, the pain, I got relief of the pain, but not total relief. They now asked me to come back for, after spending a lot of money, they asked me to come back for the second operation, which I couldn't finance again because of the financial resources that I informed.
He was shot by the police on the highway. From UCH, he needed to go to India. Must we go to India? Must we fly to London? Must it be Singapore? He is back from India, yet he remains on the wheelchair.
I virtually spent all I had. I have to sold my property, my car, my land, on this health issue.
Shot by the police on the highway. Rushed to UCH. The bullet was removed. He has to go to India to work again. It breaks my heart. It breaks my head. It gives me headache. It's about the police again. It is the police all the time. You went back to the police?
Yeah. Before I was discharged from the hospital, my friends and my family, they tried to report the case at Ogun State Command, Police Command. So, and they asked them to write a petition. They asked them to go to the station covering the area, but unfortunately, they couldn't get anybody at that station. They said they didn't know anybody or the police officer that was in duty then. So we have to write a petition to Ogun State Commissioner of Police then, and we went there to submit our petition. One of my friends petitioned the Inspector General of Police then, but unfortunately, he could not find the copy of the received petition letter. So I have to commission Ogun State Command again for this case, and they assigned two detectives that they would investigate the issue and give me back the report. After several calling, tried to know the result of their investigation. What they always told me whenever I call is that they couldn't find those police that commit that atrocity. So that was the answer I always got from them. So after several attempts, several traveling to Ogun State Command, we have to fight a case against the police, Ogun State Command and Attorney General of the Federation. So, but because of my situation, I could not travel always then. I have to withdraw the case.